YouTube, what is happening? I got a full day of eating and training for you guys on a caloric bulk, 4,300 calories. That is how many calories I am currently eating right now in order to bulk up, to put on weight, and to fill out my frame even more. What is good, everybody? It is your man, Tyler James. I'm back with another video today, and we're gonna be breaking down what I eat in a single day in order to get lean, aesthetic, jacked, and in order to fill out the frame. This past year, I put on 20 pounds of lean muscle mass, like 165 to 185. And now I'm going up from 185 to 195, 200, trying to be 6 foot, 200 pounds with abs. That's always been my main goal. So phase 2 of the bulk has been initiated, and I started bulking back in June, and it is currently like July 17th, July 18th. I was at 184 and now I'm at 190. So up 6 pounds so far, 4,300 calories. And if you are a skinny guy watching this video, this is exactly what you need to be doing. This is exactly the foods you need to be eating in order to put on weight, in order to bulk up, but stay lean, stay aesthetic, and keep your testosterone levels high. A lot of people with bulking, they get in their head that they have to eat anything and everything they see, but a lot of the times they're not even tracking. They don't know what they're eating. And then additionally, they're eating a bunch of bullshit. They're eating bad food that is ultimately gonna hurt them in the long run. Be careful of trying to get a quick result of just hitting your calories, and then in the long run, you feel like shit, your energy is low, your libido is low because of what you put into your body. So make sure you are focusing on eating the right high quality foods. I only eat 3 meals a day and I still hit 4,300 calories every single day. I do a little bit of a pre-workout, but nothing crazy, like a banana, some raw honey, and that's it. My first meal of the day is gonna be 5 extra large eggs and a banana, keeping it simple, and then I'll also have a buttered coffee as well. I keep it simple in the morning. I don't do too much because I want to get my best work done in the morning. That's when you have the most energy. So it's best for you to not eat too much, but eat enough so you have something in your system to work off of. If you're going to work out, obviously you want to be eating breakfast. That's what I start the day with, 5 extra large eggs. And today we're going to be hitting legs and arms. And the reason why I do legs and arms is because I want to hit every single muscle group twice. And taking 2 full rest days in the week. And so in order for me to do that, one of the days I have to do multiple muscle groups. So legs and arms falls on a Saturday. You get some more time to work out Saturday, but I try to keep all my workouts under an hour and 15 minutes because I notice that whenever I go more than that, my cortisol is higher. And then additionally, the risk to reward ratio is just increased at that point. You're not really getting much of a reward after training for an hour and 15 minutes, and your risk for injury and raising your cortisol and just a lot of stuff that you don't want goes up after that time frame. So what I do for the leg day, I need to eat this, but what I do for the leg day is I do mainly quad focus because quads are like the biggest muscle that everybody sees. So if you want to be more aesthetic, then hit quads. So what I do is I'll do one of the days I hit legs twice a week. And if you are not hitting legs twice a week, that is low test. So you got to be hitting legs twice a week. So one of the days I'll do regular barbell back squat, and then the other days I'll do a hack squat. So that's what I did yesterday. So I did a hack squat, Bulgarian split squats, and then I did like a kettlebell RDL for a little bit of balance and stability work because that's something that I feel like I need to work on, flexibility. And then also I did a calf raise, like the standing calf raise. I think that's the best one. And recently in all of my workouts, I have not been focusing on doing a lot of weight, but I've been focusing on staying in the rep ranges of like 6 to 12, but focusing on going really, really slow, like 2 to 3 seconds on the way down, exploding on the way up, even pausing on the way down in some cases, and not really caring about the weight, but just focusing on how my muscle is stretching, my muscle is getting worked. And I've noticed a significant increase in my muscle mass and the way I feel in the gym. I don't feel as tired after the gym because a lot of the time when you put on that heavy, big ass weight, you are straining and stressing your body out. So that's something you need to look out for. In the video, you'll see that I'm going down really slow on my hack squat, really slow on the Bulgarians, sitting into the Bulgarians, pausing at the end of the Bulgarians, exploding on the way up. All of those different type of things are what's gonna make you build more muscle quick. Your muscles don't care about the weight. They care about how you're stretching, how you're straining it, and how they're gonna get broken down so they can grow back stronger. And that's why I do 2 rest days a week, because your muscles grow back stronger when you're resting, when you're chilling, when you're eating, things of that nature. Full day of eating and bulking. This is exactly what you should be eating in order to stay healthy, stay lean, stay aesthetic while bulking up. And this is the road to 6 foot, 200 with abs. Let's get it. All right, boys, we got meal number 2 cooking up. Got 3/4 of a pound of 80/20 ground beef, 2 eggs, and a 1/4 cup of uncooked jasmine rice. All right, fellas, just hit a nasty leg day. Now we got the ground beef, the eggs, the rice, the avocado cooking up. And previously, when I was a soy boy, all I would eat was chicken, broccoli, rice, protein shakes, Chipotle. And I would always wonder why I wasn't making progress. I always wondered why I felt low energy. I was always wondering why my gut health was bad and I was on the toilet 3 times a day and my poops weren't stable. It's because of diet. It's because of diet at the end of the day. Whatever you put in your body is a result that you are going to get. So you got to change what you put in your body. And once I switched to red meat, eggs, 100% whole foods, natural diet, avocados, fruits, fish here and there, salmon, oysters, things like that. I do need to get the fish game up a little bit more. But once I switched to that, it really just changed everything for me. Just how I feel energy-wise on a daily basis, and I can never really go back. If you take anything away from this video, change your diet. You go to the grocery store anyways, you go out to eat anyways. So if you're an adult, if you're a grown man, you should be eating red meat. You should be eating eggs, you should be eating rice, you should be eating avocados, and you should be consistent. You should be consistent and eating this every single day. And people ask me, because I eat the same thing every single day, and they ask like, do you get bored? Like, that's weird, all this different type of stuff. But I feel like it tastes great. It's simple, it's easy, hits my macros, hits my micros. I feel great. So why would I do anything else? It's stupid. People are gonna say what they want when you're on your grind, when you're doing your thing. Who cares about them? Just focus on you. We got the ground beef, we got the eggs, we got the rice cooking up. This is about, I want to say like 17 to 1800 calories. So if you're trying to bulk up and put on weight, this is exactly what you should be eating every single day. What I eat in totality every single day is 1.5 pounds of 80/20 ground beef, 10 extra large eggs, 1.5 cups of uncooked jasmine rice, and then an avocado, fruit. So I think 2 oranges a day, 2 bananas a day, 1 cup of raw milk. Boom, that's my diet right there. I do a little raw honey too before I work out and before I go to bed. That's the best you're gonna get. That's the best you're gonna get. That's the best you're gonna feel. If you wanna feel better, if you wanna get better on an every single day basis, you wanna be jacked, lean, shredded, ripped, tan, and also your hormones working properly, this is the diet you need to be eating. When you look at red meat versus white meat, red meat just has so many more micronutrients. It's micronutrient dense. And when you're eating white meat all the time, you're not getting those micronutrients which are essential for your body to function at its highest peak. So therefore you are lacking in terms of your hormones. So getting your diet right is one of the best things you can do. Getting your sleep, getting your diet, getting your training right. If you do those 3 things, you're gonna be ahead of 80% of people, because 80% of people, they don't even think about those 3 things, and also they just eat like a fucking kid all day long. If you don't have the result that you want to see right now, it's your fault. It's because your diet is shit. It's because you're not working out. It's because your sleep isn't right. And the only person to blame is you. The only person to blame is yourself, right? If you want the results, you will put in the work to get there, right? But if you don't really care, or you're just kind of like half-assing it, then you're not going to get the result. All right, y'all, here's the finished product. Put a little bit of this yellowbird sriracha and some of this sea salt in there. Makes it so fire. And guys, this stuff isn't really that expensive. Like, I get all my food from Whole Foods, and I probably spend like $150 a week on groceries, which isn't really too crazy. And I'm not buying protein, I'm not buying alcohol, I'm not buying any of that bullshit. So that's the final product. I'm outside, my shirt off, obviously. Got the ground beef, eggs and rice. You know what's up. Gonna kill this, go for a little walk. See you in the next clip. Finish your story.
Tyler's gay.